Gerunds. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to define gerunds, identify the function of a gerund as the subject, direct object, subject complement, and object of a preposition. Define gerund phrases. Identify the function of a gerund phrase as the subject, direct object, subject complement, and object of a preposition. Identify the direct object of a gerund.
Hi, Zizi. Hey, Fleck. You look very happy today. Even Jumper seems quite excited to play.
Yes, that is because tomorrow is the last day of school. Our summer holidays will begin soon.
Oh, yes. Fleck, what do you plan to do in the holidays?
I like reading books. So I will read all the new books Daddy brought for me.
I love singing happy songs. So I'll learn some new songs.
Swimming is my favorite hobby. I want to join swimming classes.
Wow! I'm very fond of dancing. I will learn some new ways to dance.
I will take Jumper for a walk every day.
Let's think of some more ideas and list them down before we forget.
Summer holidays is the time for fun and games. While Zizi and Fleck decide what they would like to do this summer, let's make a list of all the ideas they shared with each other. Fleck likes reading storybooks. Swimming is his favorite hobby. Zizi loves singing happy songs. She is fond of dancing. In the above sentences, the words reading, swimming, singing, and dancing are formed from verbs and end in ing. Moreover, they function as nouns. Such words are known as gerunds. A gerund is a form of the verb ending in ing form and functions as a noun. In other words, a gerund is the present participle form of the verb used as a noun. A gerund is called a verbal noun since it is a form of the verb but performs the work of a noun. A gerund is derived from a verb and therefore denotes an action or condition. However, since a gerund functions as a noun, it takes the place of a noun in a given sentence, such as the subject, direct object, subject complement, and object of preposition. A gerund can function as the subject in a sentence. The subject answers the question who or what before the verb. For example, writing is his favorite pastime. If we ask the question, what is his favorite pastime? We get the answer as writing. Writing is the ing form of the verb write and functions as a noun. Therefore, writing is a gerund that functions as the subject. Let us look at another example. camping is fun in summers. We ask the question, what is fun in summers? We get the answer as camping. Camping is the ing form of the verb camp and functions as a noun. Therefore, camping is a gerund which functions as the subject. Let us now see the function of a gerund as the direct object. A gerund can function as the direct object of a verb in a sentence. The direct object of a verb answers the question who or what after the verb. For example, father likes fishing. If we ask the question, father likes what? We get the answer as fishing. Fishing is the ing form of the verb fish and functions as a noun. Therefore, fishing is a gerund that functions as the direct object. Let us look at one more example. They enjoy playing. If we ask the question, they enjoy what? We get the answer as playing. Playing is the ing form of the verb play and functions as a noun. Therefore, playing is a gerund that functions as the direct object. Let us now see the function of a gerund as the subject complement. A gerund can function as the subject complement in a sentence. The subject complement tells us something more about the subject and completes the meaning of the sentence. It comes after the verb. For example, Fleck's hobby is swimming. If we ask the question, what is Fleck's hobby? We get the answer as swimming. Swimming is the ing form of the verb swim and functions as a noun. Therefore, swimming is a gerund that functions as the subject complement. For example, Zizi's talent is dancing. If we ask the question, what is Zizi's talent? We get the answer as dancing. Dancing is the ing form of the verb dance and functions as a noun. Therefore, dancing is a gerund that functions as the subject complement. A gerund can function as the object of a preposition in a sentence. The gerund is placed after the preposition. Let us see some examples. The children are good at painting. In this sentence, if we ask the question, what are the children good at? We get the answer as painting. Painting is the ing form of the verb paint and functions as a noun. Therefore, the gerund painting functions as the object of the preposition at. They were tired of walking. In this sentence, if we ask the question, what were they tired of? We get the answer as walking. Walking is the ing form of the verb walk and functions as a noun. Therefore, the gerund walking functions as the object of the preposition of. Gerunds may be a word or they may be part of a gerund phrase. A gerund phrase is a group of words containing the gerund. Like the gerund, the gerund phrase functions as a noun. The gerund phrase, like the gerund, functions as the subject, direct object, subject complement, or the object of a preposition. Look at the following examples. Zizi enjoys watching cartoon shows on television. In this sentence, the group of words watching cartoon shows on television is a gerund phrase and it contains the gerund watching. The gerund phrase functions as the direct object of the verb enjoy. Moreover, the words cartoon shows is the direct object of the gerund. Collecting postal stamps is her favorite pastime. In this sentence, the group of words collecting postal stamps is a gerund phrase and it contains the gerund collecting. It functions as the subject of the sentence. Moreover, the words postal stamps is the direct object of the gerund. Look at the following examples. Her main job was making breakfast for the workers. In this sentence, the group of words making breakfast for the workers is a gerund phrase and it contains the gerund making. The gerund phrase functions as the subject complement of the verb was. Moreover, the word breakfast is the direct object of the gerund. They found the hat after searching the cupboard. In this sentence, the group of words searching the cupboard is a gerund phrase and it contains the gerund searching. It functions as the object of the preposition after. Moreover, the word cupboard is the direct object of the gerund. We know that both the gerund and the present participle are forms of verbs ending with the suffix ing. However, we must always remember their functions. The gerund is a verbal noun. It is a form of a verb that performs the work of a noun. The present participle is a verbal adjective. It is a form of the verb that performs the work of an adjective. Let us understand the difference between a gerund and a participle with the help of the following pair of sentences. I remember promising him a gift. He is a promising student. In both these sentences, the ing form of the verb promise, that is promising, is used. In the first sentence, the phrase promising him a gift answers the question, I remember what. The phrase functions as the object of the verb remember. Since only a noun, pronoun, or a group of words acting as a noun can be the object of a verb, promising is a verbal noun or a gerund. In the second sentence, the verb form promising qualifies the noun student and therefore does the work of an adjective. In this sentence, promising is a verbal adjective or participle.
Oh, there are so many things we can do during these summer holidays. The list is so long.
I know! We must begin doing them at once.
That's a great idea. So, let us start by taking Jumper for a walk.
Sure, let's go.
Hey friends, learning gerunds was as easy as planning our list of activities for the summer holidays. So, let's revise all that we have learnt in the lesson on gerunds. A gerund is a form of verb that ends in ing and functions as a noun. It is called a verbal noun since it is a form of the verb but performs the work of a noun. It denotes an action or condition since it is derived from a verb. Like a noun, a gerund takes the place of the subject, direct object, subject complement, and object of preposition. As the subject, the gerund answers the question who or what before the verb. As the direct object of a verb, the gerund answers the question who or what after the verb. As the subject complement, the gerund comes after the verb and tells us something more about the subject and completes the meaning of the sentence. As the object of the preposition, the gerund comes after the preposition. A gerund phrase is a group of words containing the gerund. Like the gerund phrase functions as a noun, that is, it functions as the subject, direct object, subject complement, and the object of a preposition. Both the gerund and the present participle are forms of verbs ending with the suffix ing. However, a gerund is a verbal noun, whereas the present participle is a verbal adjective.